Welcome to Milk and Honey. Today I want to speak on a dream the Lord gave me on Friday morning. And I was going to do this video on Monday, but since a lot of events happened since yesterday, Saturday, I thought there's an urgency to get it out as soon as I possibly can. So Friday morning I woke up from having this dream where I was in a city, and about 50 to 60 feet away from me there was Christ, and he was pointing me. So I could see his robe, I could see his hair, and I could see behind him there was the city that was breaking into chaos. So as I looked at him, he said to me, "It's coming." As many of you know, that when God speaks, sometimes more the understanding gets downloaded to you. Like he only has to say one word, but the entirety of his meaning gets downloaded to you. So what I understood with the word "it's coming" was that whatever he has been showing me in my dreams, whatever he has been speaking to me personally, it's about to come. So don't get comfortable just because you don't see it at your doorsteps right now. It is coming, and it's coming quick. So Friday morning I woke up, I did my normal routine. My husband went to work, and when he was at work I texted him. I'm saying I had a dream about the Lord yesterday, and he said it's coming. And I'll put the text messages here so that you see when I sent them to him. And when he said that, when the Lord said it's coming, I felt this urgency, like, okay, I have to get everything in order. My house needs to be in order. And it's hard because we have continuously got a bunch of stuff going wrong with our home, the pool, like little things here and there, the cars. So whatever we could have used to stock up and get ready and get more prepared, like those funds went to the house. That being said, this just gives me a boost of energy, a boost like, okay, let's get serious, let's get everything in order as much as we possibly can. With the events that happened yesterday, attempts against Donald Trump, I saw I had a little vision, like I visually saw like dominoes being put together, and that's all the plan of the enemy being put together. And yesterday's event did this to the dominoes. So when the dominoes fall, it's gonna fall quickly, like the Lord made me feel. I believe that the events that are about to come, they're gonna come one after the other, and we just have to be ready. After I saw everything that was going on the media, I was, my goodness, Lord, I know you said it's coming and it's coming quickly, but I didn't know this quickly. And then I was like shocked. So I was going to make this video on Monday, and I'm like, I have to get it out. I have to get the word out. And I went into my little worship and prayer with the Lord. I'm like, Lord, what is it that you want me to say? What is it that you want me to speak of? And he said, unite them. Unite them, unite them. He said it 3 times, unite them. So I don't care whether you stand left, whether you stand right, we have to stand in the word of God. Let's just stop the fighting. Let's just agree to disagree, and let's just keep making this world better, because the world that my children are going to inherit, not the days that I was living in. And I don't want my children growing up on that. And I understand that our time is short, and I understand that all the events are setting to the time of Christ's return. I understand that. But until God returns, it is our duty to speak the gospel and occupy until he comes. We must prepare, and we must stay firm in our faith until the good Lord calls us to be with him. Whether you believe in the rapture, or you don't believe in the rapture, we need to stop fighting each other on those terms. Like, let's just unite. Let's agree to disagree. Whether the rapture happens, where it doesn't, it really doesn't matter, because our end goal is to be with Christ, no matter what. Now, most of the dreams the Lord gives me are either prophetically for my family, prophetically for me to see what I need to change in myself, world prophetically. And I have had only a handful of dreams that are political. My very first political dream was I saw a group of men, at least 10 or 12 men, dressed in black with the three-letter word. And there was a bunch of documents on the floor. And they were breaking concrete and they were trying to throw the documents inside the hole that they broke through the concrete. And as they were trying to put all the documents in the hole, then they were bringing all the broken pieces of the concrete and they were trying to cover it up. But you could see there was cracks in the foundation. There was cracks. You could see clearly that those documents were not going to be hidden for a long time. That was just what they were doing, was temporarily hiding because the truth was going to eventually get out there. And this was when I thought that the government had no ill intent against their people. The second political dream that I had was where our sitting president was on top of a podium and he was delivering a speech. And this was when he had barely gotten into office. So nothing that has come out had come out back then. And in front of him, there was a bunch of media, a bunch of people, and they were all throwing his dirty laundry at him. So all his dirty deeds were being exposed. Everything that he had tried to cover up, every single dirty, disgusting deed that he had done was going to be exposed. Now, I don't care, like I said, I don't care if you're for Trump. I don't care if you're for Biden. I don't care if you're for another political party out there. This is not about that. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against rulers of principalities and the rulers of darkness of this world. This is much bigger than our government. This is much bigger than whether you're Democratic or Republican. This is about who is behind our government, and it's not people. It is rulers of darkness. Instead of fighting each other, how about we just pray for each other and we agree to disagree and let the Lord do his will on this earth? Because just as he gave the Israelites into evil kings, he has done the same for this world. Because of our disobedience, because of our idol worshiping, because of all the sacrifices that we have given. What do you think abortion is? It's a sacrifice. It's a blood sacrifice. And what is the covenant that the Lord gave to us? A blood sacrifice by Christ. So is the enemy doing what God does and twisting it in his own manner? A third dream that I had that was political was where Donald Trump was being taken underground because, like poop was about to hit the fan. And when I had this dream, he said, it is going to get really bad. It's going to get bad. And make sure you're prepared to not come out of your homes for a bit, because it's going to be a little bit chaotic in the streets. So make sure that when you go vote early and be prepared. So by the time the election comes, if the elections come, that we are not out there in the streets driving when chaos breaks out. And just make sure that all your family is in one spot. Do not let your children go to visit friends. Keep them home, keep them safe, and just pray. Pray for our country. Pray for the future of this country. Pray for the future of this world. And I understand that our time is running short, and I understand that our days are counted here, that Christ is soon to return. I understand that, but we have to occupy, we have to stand in our faith until the Lord does. Another dream that I had was that the government was purposely letting criminals out into the streets, into the cities, to bring chaos. I saw a big jail where the inside workers were purposely leaving the doors open and criminals being released before their time was up to the streets. And this And this brought a lot of chaos. I saw fires being broken out. I saw just a lot of men going to the streets, you know, breaking car windows, just bringing chaos to the streets. And this was done for the only purpose to bring civil unrest. So back to my dream from Friday. The word he said, it's coming. So let's just prepare. And let's just pray that as we go through all the chaos that is about to unfold, that the Lord sustains us and the Lord keeps us. Stay safe, stay in God's presence, and stay prepared. Bye.